everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope all is well. Treating you kindly this evening. Do a quick read here, or not so quick. We shall see how it winds up to be. Spirit, please tell me, what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? Please and thank you. Ooh. What do we got here? We've got the Queen of Cups, compassionate, emotionally stable, and the Hierophant here. Challenged by... the Knight of Wands. Somebody's behaving very impulsively. They've suffered a financial loss. In the subconscious, we've got the Two of Cups. Marriage contract. In the recent past, somebody's disappointed. They had to walk away. Intentions and expectations. Wow. So again, disappointment here over somebody's freedom and financial independence. Somebody's really upset that you are walking on down the road, leaving it behind. In the near future, wow, guys, gals. Well, we've got a Queen of Swords, so we've got clear-minded, unbiased judgment, King of Cups, emotionally balanced, right, and tolerant, and the King of Wands, career-focused, overcoming challenges. The lens that's being looked through. Nostalgia. Memories. Memories. And the lens that's being looked through. The World. Completion of a cycle. Hopes and fears. The Empress and the Four of Wands in the upright. And the outcome. We got the Chariot. It flipped out in the reverse. This is aggression and arrogance. Somebody's out of control. High Priestess. High Priestess. working hard for sustainable results. Somebody's rushing in, defending their beliefs. They're heavily burdened regarding this extra responsibility. Apparently, this love relationship it's a celebration, but it causes some people not to be in such a great state. We got the Queen of Wands here. Courage, and somebody being disconnected from this Ace of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. So, and that's this regret and disappointment in the recent past for whoever this Knight of Wands is that's having a Five of Pentacles moment. Perception. Somebody with high energy, they're coming in really passionate and impulsive. They have maybe experienced a financial loss, challenged by your creativity. Or maybe they're challenged by your creativity and your passion. This person who's maybe got a limited perception and who is suffering a financial loss is challenged by your energy and your creativity. There's a unified love here. Two of Cups. It's time, seen as perfection. Somebody's in regret, they failed, and you're optimistic. Somebody's grieving because you're optimistic. They're disappointed because you gained your freedom and you're moving on and going to be experiencing a Nine of Pentacles, fruits of your labor. And you're not vain. You're not a vain person. Teacher, visitation. You might be getting you might be meeting somebody soon that could be a teacher, a natural leader who's emotionally balanced with unbiased judgment and clear boundaries. Or maybe that's you. It's nostalgic, familiar, prophecy. So I guess it's just roll with it. This is a completion. We got the world here in the environment. You're wholesome. Can you see that? So you're wholesome. The Empress. Coming into a Four of Wands. Celebration, a homecoming. And a wise guy is going to be having some hardship. And they might be aggressive because they don't have control. So they may be behaving a little careless and arrogant. And then we have invisible and messenger. So somebody's behaving carelessly from an invisible place. They might be sending a message or receiving a message. A religious person. Sending, because they remember, they know who you were and you survived. They weren't expecting you to survive. They're mad. They may try to get in touch with you. We got High Priestess on the outgoing energy. We have the Hierophant here in the central energy. Whoa, holy moly. So we've got the Queen of Cups here and the Hierophant. So this looks like it could be a spiritual court situation between a Queen of Cups who is compassionate and somebody who's been spying on her. Yes, because whoever has been spying on her wasn't able to affect a change. And this whole thing is, whoever is spying on her is under adjudication. This is in the courthouse. This Queen of Cups and this spy who wasn't able to affect a change for her are in the spiritual courts right now with this Hierophant. This spy is challenged because they're in a Five of Pentacles. They have lost all their finances. They're in poverty. They're insecure. They could very well be homeless. They're challenged by the energy and the passion of this Queen of Cups. And she's very creative. So maybe she got creative about surviving. She's not a false person. So there's a Two of Cups here, a unified love, a marriage, a mutual attraction, a partnership, not just a relationship, right? And it's perfection. Or maybe this Queen of Cups is seen as perfection. And it's time. It's time for the wheel to turn, right? It's time. You're optimistic and somebody's in regret. They have to walk away. This mature woman has to walk away. You're optimistic. Again, they're disappointed and they have to withdraw. You're optimistic. You gained your freedom. You're coming into a Nine of Pentacles, unexpected income. You're not a vain person. You might be getting a visitation from a teacher who has unbiased judgment, a clear perspective. They're emotionally balanced. They are a supportive leader. This could be three. I mean, you got the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. You might be getting a visitation from three different people. This reminds me of that story, like the three wise men or whatever. Teachers, right? It's kind of the weird vibe I'm getting off this. It's the weird, yeah, main female. Be expecting these three wise men or whatever to come pay you a visitation. And remember what happened to Jesus. Okay. Yeah, it's prophecy. There's a marriage here. This is the world. It's completion. You're seen as wholesome. The thief is right there, sniffing your skirts. They're coming into the house. You're an empress. You're coming into celebration, homecoming. The wise guy is suffering hardship or will be. Whoa, sorry, bearer boy. Yeah, you're the empress. You're the privileged lady. And this wise guy is facing hardship and being very aggressive right now from an invisible space. They could be sending messages somehow, telepathically, or through some technology. Yeah, so you're the privileged lady. You might be, you're in this Four of Wands. You could very well be having a child sometime. Somebody's got you all up in their thoughts. Or somebody's all up, oh, we got the main male right there. Service. This person that's in the court, spiritual court right now with you, this Queen of Cups, is not a person of service. They don't help anybody. They don't do anything for anybody. They're in regret. They're in poverty. They're in a Five of Pentacles. There's this love, a Two of Cups. It's seen as perfect. Surrender. I can release my need to control and denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Optimism, freedom, and the mature woman is in regret and disappointment over the loss. And again, she's here in disappointment and loss, leaving things behind. And again, you have your freedom, your financial independence with this Nine of Pentacles, unexpected income. You're not a vain person. You're all about gratitude and growth. Learning as much as you can about as much as you can. Happily. Having a good time while you're doing it. Trying. Yeah, you might be getting a visit from these three wise people. A visitation. Doubt. I released the need to know all the answers, but it came in the reverse. So there is a need to know all the answers. Don't let them come in and blow smoke up your rear. Remember what happened to Jesus. Nobody wants to repeat the religious story for these people. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. There is a familiarity, nostalgia. It's prophecy. There's a marriage. This is a completion of a cycle. You're seen as wholesome. This thief is not able to bring adversity to you. You're a privileged lady empress, having a homecoming, a celebration. You're honest. You may be having a child, or you may be starting a new something. Or this is simply a new beginning for you. Humor. Seeing the brighter side of things. This wise guy is there. They're facing hardship. They're being arrogant and aggressive from an invisible space. They're sending messages telepathically. Trying to mess with your head. They might be, yeah, they're trying to get you to be worried. They want you to be worried. And they're just going to have to accept the things that they cannot change. The main male is here. The court, they're under adjudication, they're in the courthouse, and this Hierophant is not taking any bribes. This person who's been spying on this Queen of Cups, they're not a person of service. They weren't able to effect a change. The Hierophant's not taking bribes. They're in regret, and they're suffering a financial loss, wearing masks. And you are in your passionate energy, you're in your creativity, you're not a false person. It's obvious, everybody can see it. They're challenged because they were bullying you. And they were trying to stop your adventure. They were trying to stop you from reaching your pinnacle, your highest point. They did everything they could to see that you didn't succeed. They did everything they could to try to keep you from this promise. They didn't help you. They hurt you over and over again. They could be denying it. They're in denial. They're in the court right now. They're like, I didn't do that. And it's like, oh, yes, you did. You're not sick. Whatever they were doing didn't make you sick. And they're furious about it. They're furious. You were supposed to get sick and probably go mad, you know? But you freaking survived and you kept your sanity. You maintained your balance and your happiness. You pulled through some really major stuff. And you're coming into your family. This mature woman is being stopped, and she's in regret and disappointment. She failed. You're optimistic. You've gained your freedom. Coming into a Nine of Pentacles, unexpected income. You're not seen as a vain person. You live life with gratitude. And you're coming into your reward. And this, you might not even remember this. You may be able to erase this whole experience from your memory bank. Or maybe these ones who've been coming against you won't be able to remember you. Maybe you'll be wiped from their minds. They won't even remember why they're so furious. So this was fated. Or this is fated. There's a visitation from a teacher. There could be 3 teachers here. Queen of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands, coming to visit the main female who wants to know all the answers. Those who were doing magic on her fell into their trap. Or they will. Yeah. So in the near future, it could be this King of Wands, King of Cups. I just don't, it's like weird. It's like could it be that they're doing rituals to try to get this main female to fall into a trap? I keep thinking of that Jesus story, and I keep thinking about what happened to him. And it's just weird that three of them are here in the near future with this main female, and they're visiting her like they're the wise men, right? They're teachers. And it's fortune telling. There's prophecy here. But there's a ritual and a trap and an accident. So even though they're all posing as upright, this is here. Right here with nostalgia and self-esteem, right here with prophecy and marriage. These ones are here, I feel, to do a ritual and get this main female hooked up in an accident and trapped. And then they're coming in like straight up freaking wise men, teachers. Imagination. This is the completion of a cycle for this wholesome person. The thief is not able to bring adversity. They're trying to rob. They're trying to rob this wholesome person of her complete cycle. Here in the near future, they're going to come in as the wise men, and they're doing a ritual to cause an accident and trap her. It's exactly. She needs to make sure she knows exactly what's going on, because they're going to be lying. They're pretending. They're pretending. They're actually. These are actually thieves who are intending to rob her. But their adversity may not work. The wise guy is facing hardship, and so they're all over this Empress, privileged lady, main female. They're pulling out all the stops, all their secret weapons to try to get this gift. They're being aggressive and arrogant. They're invisible. They're sending messages through telepathically. They're trying to cause worry, or they are worried, or both. They want reconciliation. They want to survive. But most of all, they want to cause frustration for this person, for this woman. They want to cause her disturbances, and they want to curse her. Watch out for these people who are coming in the future. They're in a state of fright themselves because they're going to be found out. And with that, I'll see you on the next one.